would you say is some of the things to look out for, you know, when we talk about, because I always say, what's the return on investment? When do you get that return? I guess in this case, whenever you want to refinance or sell, or
that's right.
You know, there's a component that's cash flow. How much is needed? You said generally 20%, but hey, there's many ways to be able to do that. And then the fourth question I always like to ask is, what's the risk in this game of real estate investing? What would you say?
You know, Rob, the nice thing about real estate, it's bricks and mortars, as you know, right? You buy equities, and that could vanish in a heartbeat. The Nortels, et cetera. So with real estate, the market can turn. I mean, we can't predict that, but if the market goes down 5 or 10%, you still have an asset that's giving you a return on your investment, and you know real estate's always going to come back. So even if there is an adjustment in the market, that always will come back. So I think really the risk perspective comes from an appreciation model. You know, is there going to be some years where maybe prices come off? It's quite possible. If we look at a 10-year period, real estate does run in cycles, but that's mitigated by the fact that if you look at 10-year periods, it's always going to be up in price. And number two, you know, I think really important as well is when you're in the investment game, you want to make sure you find good quality tenants. So if you have good tenants in place, that once again mitigates a lot of the risk potential of having, you know, revenue streams that are kind of compromised by tenants who aren't paying, right? But if you have somebody kind of guiding you and making sure you take all the right steps, really, in my mind, the risks are minimal.